For some, it seems like yesterday. For others, a lifetime. Today, though, marks exactly 5 years since the first positive case of COVID-19 in Maine was announced.
It was a time of uncertainty because the last time Maine or even the world experienced anything remotely like it was the Spanish flu a century earlier.
The individual who tested positive, presumptive positive, is a woman in her 50s who lives in Androscoggin County.
Governor Janet Mills and the state's top health officials confirmed Maine's first COVID-19 case on March 12, 2020.
That individual is quarantined in her home.
Until that day, Maine had been COVID-19 free, but was preparing for the outcome that was sure to come, which it did. And with it came a new lexicon, at least new to those outside the public health field. Terms like contact tracing, social distancing, remote learning all became part of our daily lives. Handshakes and hugs gave way to rubbing elbows. And what began as a suggestion that large gatherings would not be a good idea,
250 or more people for the next 30 days. This is a recommendation, not a mandate.
Would soon turn into one as the virus spread through families and communities.
The strongest tool that we have in our kit is to prevent individuals from coming into close contact with one another.
Then, 9 months later, came the promise of a vaccine, which offered hope to most people, but for others was a target of suspicion.
Coleslaw would be great.
5 years after that first day, life looks a lot like it did before we ever even heard of the coronavirus. But the battle against COVID-19 is not over. In the past 12 months, 238 of your fellow Mainers have died with the virus in their system, 12 of them during the second week of January 2025 alone.
We here at News Center Maine will be bringing you stories about how far we as a state have come since those first days of the pandemic, the lessons learned, and the people whose lives have been affected to this day. We'll be bringing you those stories in the days and weeks to come.